Today you are drinking Johnnie Walker Red Label. Johnnie Walker Red is a blended Scotch produced by Diageo. The Red Label is the entry blend in the Johnnie Walker line and is made up of a blend of up to 30 malts and grain whiskies. It's a combination of light whiskies from Scotland's east coast and more peaty whiskies from the west. It comes in at 80 proof, and we paid $26, with it usually costing around $25. As always, your prices may vary. Enjoy!
Thanks, Joyce. Let's dive in and see what they think.
Corn.
Yup.
Sweet corn on the cob.
Just smelling this, I'm going to like this
Yeah.
a lot. Or it's really going to disappoint me and it's going to suffer for it.
Sweetness.
Just corn, sweetness.
Slight, a little bit of saltiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm definitely getting a little bit of saltiness.
And some vegetation like a fresh cut hay or a fresh cut straw or something.
Okay, yeah, I can see that, I guess.
Going back to the corn theme, the whole corn on the cob. Getting the butter, the salt, the stalk. Chocolate and walnut.
Whatever I said.
I don't know if I want to. I'm worried this is gonna let me down.
Go ahead, take a drink.
I wouldn't be, simply because Josh did not say, I'm excited to try this one.
I'm getting cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I smelled it when I
I didn't smell it, but I'm getting it on the... like a cocoa. Some sort of cocoa.
Oh yeah, like a hot chocolate flavor.
I'm not getting as much of that.
I'm not getting it. The second sip, not
I'm getting more corn, grain,
Cocoa,
just delicious.
cocoa dusted almonds.
Ooh. Okay. I am getting a little bit of like nutty note.
Not like an almond candy bar, but like you go to the store and you buy cocoa dusted almonds.
Yeah.
Like they got
I've
a
never done that. Okay.
The palate is not what I was expecting off of the nose, but it's not a disappointment.
Yeah, I'm getting a little more... I'm smelling that cocoa now. I'm back to the nose.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up that cocoa in the nose.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of cocoa
I
in the
think
nose,
it's-
and a little bit on the palate.
I think it's because we put it on the brain, so we're expecting it.
Yeah. I'm trying to determine if I think it's that or if it is actually picking it up.
I am getting some nuttiness off the nose without rubbing it in my hand.
I'm getting nuttiness on the finish even. And sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. No burn.
Which may be because of the previous whiskeys we've had today.
I am getting a small burn. A very small burn.
Yeah, it's short, it's abrupt.
Like it is there.
It's cut off.
The burn or the finish?
The burn.
Okay.
The burn.
Burn. No, the
The
finish.
finish is absolutely there.
Yeah, the finish is definitely lingering, but it's a good linger.
Oh yeah.
It's well timed. This is another one of those where I hate to add water to it, but
I do want to add water to it.
we have to for the show.
Yeah, I
But-
want to add water to it.
For science.
But everything I do,
For
I'm
system.
worried this is going to disappoint me.
Yeah, I'm
But
afraid
it's yet to. So
I'm afraid
it
it-
might just...
it'll ruin it. I like that cocoa almond.
There's the cocoa.
Oh yeah,
Maybe vanilla.
yeah, cocoa. It's
Okay, I got like a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cocoa, and milk chocolate.
yeah. I'm getting dark chocolate personally,
Maybe like
or a low percentage cocoa butter.
I was gonna say maybe like a Hershey's dark chocolate bar.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
where
Hershey's special dark.
It's a lighter dark chocolate. It's not like that 97%.
Yeah, not the 83 I have in the cupboard.
And I'm still getting that nuttiness. What if Hershey's, sorry to dive out of whiskey, but what if Hershey's had a special dark with almonds? That would be fantastic. I haven't seen
I don't know if they have a special dark with almonds.
I thought they did, but I could be wrong.
Man.
that would be good. Hershey's, if you're listening, I want some kickback for that.
I'm pretty sure it already exists.
So, I'm not disappointed. I did like it better without the water.
Yeah, I think so too. But it's not like it.
Yeah,
it doesn't ruin it.
It doesn't ruin it. I would give it slightly lower ratings with the water. But now I know.
I think there's a little more burn to
I'm drinking it neat.
Yeah,
a little more burn.
The burn lasts just a smidge longer, just a skosh.
I'm getting the cocoa finish more so though.
Yeah, the cocoa is definitely more prominent.
I'm getting less sweetness and more cocoa. Like it went from being a milk chocolate to a dark chocolate.
But a sweet dark chocolate, not a bitter dark chocolate.
Right.
And a lot more corn on the finish too.
Ready for some ratings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with some nose.
I'm going to go 4 on the nose. The dark chocolate is something that neither of us have really picked up prominently before. So I think that's something that definitely kicks it over the top above average.
I'm going to give it a 4.5. The second I smelled this, I was in love with it.
Okay.
The corn and grains becoming chocolatey sweetness. It's always been sweet. Just fantastic to me.
I'm gonna go 4 as well. Palate.
Palate, I'm going high. I'm going... I can't decide between 4.5 and a 5, which is unfortunate because I'm trying to I'm comparing it out to other whiskeys I've tried, and I shouldn't be doing that.
To an extent, you should be just to know your scale.
Right. So, you know what? I'm going to go with the 5. That cocoa nuttiness, it just puts it way over the top for me. Combined with the other notes, they transition well. And I am mentally blocking away other whiskeys I've tried. I'm going 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid comparing to other whiskeys beyond just this is my scale. That nose set the expectations high, and the palate knocked it out of the park. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm gonna go 4. Just keep keeping in mind that I know what this whiskey is, so I'm biased. Finish.
Finish is the downfall on this one. I have to go 3.5 on that. I think with such a high rating on the nose, such a high rating on the palate, I was expecting so much more out of the finish than what I got. So it didn't meet expectations, and I didn't even really notice any potential that it wasn't reaching. It was just a typical dry, oaky, white wine finish for me.
You are right. The finish is its weak point. I'm going to give it a 4 on the finish. The finish was there. It was drawn out. It was still full. I still got those nutty notes on the finish. Yeah, it's a good finish to me.
I'm going to go 3.5, so just dropping it down 0.5. For me, I thought it was fairly consistent. Definitely a slight drop down on finish, but not a huge one for me. All right, so let's jump over to tasting notes and other ratings, and then we'll reveal. All right, so the most common notes from other reviewers for the nose, for the whiskey: nose, smoke, fruit, honey, vanilla; palate, vanilla, pepper, smoke, oak, malt; finish, smoke, oak, spice, bitter, pepper.
Either we're morons or they are.
I mean, I might be.
Remember, this is a. So I'm gonna say I had a lot of options to pull from this for this whiskey.
Okay.
This was a well reviewed video or well reviewed.
I think my use of the word moron was very harsh, but yeah, it was like we weren't.
We got some of those notes, but we were on a whole different track.
Yeah, we were on a completely different track. So
part of that is that we do influence each other. Like as soon as someone says something, you've got to taste it.
And that's why I reserve some of my notes from telling you guys because So for instance, I did get smoked, but I didn't say anything because I don't want to lead you guys down that.
I
wasn't getting.
I also know that
smoke.
Right.
I also know that I'm getting it because I know what to expect.
Yeah.
So ratings: Stiller gave this a 77.
Ooh.
Whiskey Advocate an 84. Wine Enthusiast an 89. Tastings.com an 88.
Okay.
Wow.
That one was very critical, and then there were other.
Yeah, the other ones were all closer to where I think they should be.
The first two were highly critical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the high one? 88?
Yeah.
89 from Wine Enthusiast.
Okay.
What was the second one? Like an 80, 82?
88 from, or the second one, 84 from Whiskey.
84.
Whiskey Advocate.
84 is close to what you gave,
Yeah.
if you extrapolate.
So, what do you think this is? What do you think the proof is? How much would you pay? How much do you think retail is?
I'm going to go wheated bourbon, 80 proof. I'd pay 20, and I think retail is about 20.
I'm going to go bourbon, 84 proof, because I have to. Otherwise, it will be 84. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say 82.
Wait, 80 as well, or 82 proof?
82.
Okay.
82.0. Yes. Retail, I'm going to say, I also expect it to be in the 20 range. I probably would pay 19 to 22.
Okay. It's always super interesting to see your guys' guesses on these because
We're way off.
you're way off.
What was this? Should I have followed my second guess? And
So first off, this is a Scotch.
yep, should have followed my second guess.
This is a peated blended Scotch. So as in there is peated malt in the blend.
Poor Pete.
We know that the peated whiskey comes from Talisker and Kalalea, which are one's an island on the Isle of Skye, one's on Isla. No age statement because it's a Scotch though. It's 3 years old. 80 proof.
I got something right.
I got nothing right so far.
General price is $25.28. I paid, I believe, $26 for this.
I would still give it 22. Like, my issue is mostly that this is a whiskey that I would want to drink straight.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't drink
yeah.
whiskey straight too often.
I haven't actually reviewed the whiskey yet.
I think I would pay what you paid.
This is Johnnie Walker Red. You guys gave it really high ratings. Some of the ratings here were fairly high, but generally speaking, a lot of people don't like this whiskey. They find it harsh, lacking, whatever, compared to others.
Disagree.
I'm definitely getting the peated notes now. The smoky peat.
Yeah.
Definitely starting to get that now. I'm just wondering though, with the other ratings, are they doing it blind or are they looking at the bottom?
Generally they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, generally they're not doing this blind. So when they come to this, maybe people are coming in with thoughts about Johnnie Walker. Johnnie Walker Red is just a well-known bottle in the whiskey industry that people are like, Johnnie Walker Black's better. But Johnnie Walker Black's also more expensive.
And they also have common notes in their head. Oh, Johnnie Walker Red, it should have this I should look for, it should have that I should look for.
Yep. Johnnie Walker's a really well-known Scotch. I think they might be the most sold Scotch in the world. I have no idea if that's accurate.
I would bet.
I would bet it is. So the last thing I just want to kind of mention is their tasting notes. So they did provide some tasting notes on their website. The nose, they said, take in the spark of fresh zest from elegant Speyside and Highland malts and the aromas of our classic Johnnie Walker Red Label. Palate, an exotic combination of spicy cinnamon and fresh black pepper with crackles on the center of your tongue.
Okay.
And finish, the flavors developing into a long and smoky finish, the signature of all Johnnie Walker blends. Which is true. Almost everything Johnnie Walker is blended, almost everything in Johnnie Walker has smoke in it, except I think the Song of Ice. All right, do you guys have any other notes to mention about this? Generally, you guys like it. Just may not.
I like it.
I
wouldn't pay what it for it.
I don't know. I might, but
I think part of what increases the cost is because it's Johnnie Walker. There's a name to it.
I mean, This is Johnnie Walker. That's Johnnie Walker. I'm not paying $40 for that. I'm not even paying the $20 that you got it for.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Oh, nothing else to be said. If you like what we're doing, please hit that like button. Please leave us a comment. Subscribe, hit the bell. All that really helps the channel and help us get exposure on YouTube. So we really appreciate it. And if you are interested in helping support this channel, please check out our Patreon down below. We're still working out some of the kind of different tier levels, but there are some tier levels there if you are interested.
Also, buy from Drizly. We got a link on the bottom of our page. Go ahead and hit that. Order the whiskeys. Order the beer. Whatever you want to drink it
order
on.
whatever you want. It doesn't have to be what we're showing you today or ever. Just going through that link helps get us some funds to help pay for whiskeys to keep us going, and we really appreciate the support.
And during this pandemic, you don't have to leave the house.
Yeah. Yep. All right. That being said, a toast to you, our viewers. May the winds of fortune sail you.
May you sail a gentle sea.
May it always be the other guy who says,
This drink's on me.
Wow, that was all smoke.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting the smoke.
Smooth!